hello there everyone. Hope you're all doing well, and I figured we'd do things a little bit differently with commentary this time. So we'd seen reports of interdictors between Hurston and Microtech and naturally couldn't help ourselves and decided to investigate. Traditionally speaking, your priority target is typically the Mantis. After all, if you can kill that regardless of what you're in, the blockade tends to fall apart. Here I did have to mix things up a bit by going after the Guardian, as it became a little bit more of a threat than the Mantis was a high priority target. At this stage I was essentially working to buy time for 2 to 3 friendly fighters that were hauling us down the trade lane that we were on, so I didn't really need to deal with the Mantis immediately and instead could just burn time whilst I waited for backup to arrive. That being said, I'll never say no to an opportunistic salvo or two into the Mantis, killing it just there, then rotating onto what I thought was a second Mantis, but then later turned out to in fact be a Meteor. Don't see them too often in the verse, but I won't say no to it, and kudos to the pirates in this example for fielding it. With us now having 2 friendly fighters in the fray, or 3 friendly fighters I should say, myself in the Hornet, Ants in the Buccaneer, and Combat Wombat in a ship that is naturally escaping my memory at this point in time, the numbers are a little bit more evenly spread. Here you can see Ants committing to a target run on the Guardian, and being in a medium fighter, I'm doing my best to move in and assist with the DPS that I can bring to this particular equation. After all, if we can take out a damage dealer like the Guardian, in this case I believe it's an MX, it'll definitely weaken the pirate's position in this particular skirmish. In this sort of a situation, I believe Combat Wombat was attempting to harry and harass the other pirate ships with a bias towards their more combat capable craft than the Meteor, my apologies, just so we could have the breathing space to deal with that Guardian, which we did just there. So here we've got 2 of us, or potentially just Ants, engaging the Talon. I'm ducking back around behind me to engage the Meteor, just to try and take it out with an opportunistic spray. Swinging back around, you've got one of the friendly fighters also getting guns onto the Meteor, taking it out in a spray of their own. So Wombat in a Hornet is also then choosing to assist me on finishing off that little target there. This is a cheeky little clip from a recent blockade busting session we had in Nyx, where our Idris pilot at the time scored some beautiful railgun shots, first on time on a Buccaneer and just then on a Mantis, allowing the blockade to be broken and traffic to resume.